Thanks for watching the Weekend Zone. I'm here with Britt Johnson. Hi. And that's it. And just kidding. We're here with Matt DeBecke.
One more time. Point me out. Go, go, go. Do it.
Point you out? Okay, now he's gotten carried away.
Right.
Let me move on before he further embarrasses himself. Okay, the NBA draft is next Thursday, so let's get into it. Who's drafting who? Let's talk.
Obviously, I think Markelle Fultz is going to go #1 overall. I think he's the best there is to have in the draft. Obviously, I think the Lakers are going to pick Lonzo, even though I do technically think Josh Jackson is a better selection. I still think they're going to go with Lonzo. But I actually think I'm really interested to see this draft because the top 10 picks in this draft are going to be freshmen. I think the first, upperclassman that's going to get picked is going to be Justin Jackson, and he's probably going to go like mid-teens. But other than that, I think it's going to be a lot of freshmen. So I don't think these guys are going to be able to give to their team like they need to at this point, like right away. Like some players can come, right from college and just like help their team out so much. I don't really see this class doing that a lot, but I don't know. I think they'll be good. They're going to be good future picks, of course, but.
Okay, so this is what I think. I think what the Celtics should do, I think they should trade that pick to get a superstar. I think they should package that pick and get a superstar
to win now.
I do agree with you
because they're on the cusp of winning that Eastern Conference.
Yeah, they are.
Right. They did win the Eastern Conference, actually.
And I think at the trade deadline, if they pulled that trigger and gotten Jimmy Butler, I think that Celtics-Cavs series at the end, it would have been a lot closer.
Because the Celtics did win the East, in regular season.
Exactly, and they were the #1 seed. So if they draft another point guard who's a young kid when they already have Isaiah Thomas, I think it's smart if they package that pick and they trade that away. What I think the Lakers should do is I think they should get Josh Jackson.
You're not allowed to speak
because
for us.
he's a better overall player, and people don't see that.
Because way good defense, way better defense than Lonzo.
Exactly,
yeah.
and
we really don't need defense. We need a leader.
This is
you need players that are going to be good, and that's going to be.
You know how people were saying, "Oh, LeVar is a distraction. Why is he doing this?" The reason why Lonzo is talked about now is because of LeVar.
Yes, I know that.
And nobody knows that Josh Jackson's a better player than Lonzo. So I think that if Lakers draft Josh Jackson, it would be good for them. Because Lonzo, he can't defend. He's a great passer, don't get me wrong, but his scoring is, it's whatever.
You're really saying with Markelle,
you're joking, right?
No, I'm not even joking. I'm being for real. I think Josh Jackson's a better pick than Lonzo.
No.
For real.
I mean, even
Lonzo
with
fits
Markelle,
the Lakers' needs better. He does. Whether you
But
guys
how,
have
though?
opinions, because they need the leader. D'Angelo Russell's been playing that position, and while I like you, but he's really immature, not only in himself, but also his game. And Lonzo is much more mature, and he's an unselfish player. He's exactly what the Lakers need that they don't have right now.
Because if you put a backcourt of Lonzo and D'Angelo Russell, they're not known for their defense. Brandon Ingram is going to be the only one in the starting lineup playing defense. So I think Josh Jackson's a better pick.
Like they say, offense sells tickets, defense wins games.
Championships.
You're really proud of yourself for saying that, aren't you?
Yeah, that's my favorite quote of life.
Did you guys see that?
Championships, though.
Yes.
They win championships, I'm telling you.
Well, the Lakers aren't going to win a championship for a while, so let's just focus on winning games first.
But like I said, going back to this point,
I love you, Ty.
I don't know why you think.
I don't know why
Lonzo's
you ever
better.
talk about the Lakers, Matt. I don't want you to ever say their name again. I'm getting sick of you.
He's by the way a Laker fan.
I'm a Laker fan.
Not.
I want the best for the Lakers. Josh Jackson is a better pick than Lonzo. I'm telling you right now.
He wants the best for the Lakers, but every opportunity the man gets to trash them, he does. Whether it's on camera, go back and watch our huddle from last Thursday.
Yeah.
Or it's off camera. You trash the Lakers.
No, I did not trash the Lakers. I don't trash the Lakers. And here's another point too. The Sixers have the 3rd pick,
Yes.
And I think Lonzo would be a better fit for that team than he would be on the Lakers. He would succeed more on that team.
Why? Tell
because
us why.
They have Ben Simmons hasn't played a game yet. The dude was lethal at LSU.
Yeah.
And he's only grown. Reportedly, he's
7 feet now.
So tell me why Lonzo fits there better.
Because they have scorers everywhere. They got Joel Embiid down low. He's a passer. He's going to succeed more there than he will in the Lakers.
And I definitely said in the next, depending on what the 76ers do in the offseason and with their draft pick, the next couple years, you guys watch out for the 76ers. If they keep their team and Joel Embiid keeps getting better, Ben Simmons plays, he's healthy now and stuff, that team is going to go from second to last in the East to probably a playoff contender. Even maybe this year, depending on whatever they get in the draft and how that person ends up affecting the team.
And they're not invested in anybody money-wise, so they could still get free agents out in the offseason. I know Kyle Lowry wanted to play over there, but if they draft Lonzo, a perfect fit for him.
All right, so final comments. Who's drafting who?
Markelle, #1 overall. He's going to be the best pick in the draft by far.
And so the Celtics are going to draft him. And then who are the Lakers drafting?
I do think the Lakers are going to get Lonzo, although I do think they should get Josh. But they're going to get Lonzo. Josh is going to go number 3.
That's not what I asked you, Britt.
I even think De'Aaron Fox is going to go.
De'Aaron Fox is nice too.
And he's a little guy, so he's going to be the next Muggsy, I think, for sure.
Matt,
if they don't trade that one pick, Fultz is going to be the #1 pick. Josh Jackson #2, and I think Lonzo #3.
Okay, I agree with Britt. I think that Fultz is going first, Lonzo is going second, and Jackson will be third. All right, guys, let's move on and talk about, in honor of the draft still, the biggest draft busts ever in the NBA. Who wants to go first?
You go
okay,
first.
well, the one that just makes me so upset all the time, Greg Oden. Like, he went to Ohio State. He was drafted in 2007, #1 overall pick. He didn't play that season, so his rookie year was actually considered the 2008 season because he got hurt the first year. He ends up getting hurt again, and then he just continues with injuries, and he was just like a huge bust. And what makes him even a bigger bust, #2 overall pick that year, Kevin Durant. So to see how Kevin Durant is playing, and then Greg Oden is not even in the league right now. Greg Oden actually just went back to school. He's back at Ohio State. He's like an assistant coach for the Buckeyes right now, like helping out.
He's doing something great.
I know. I'm proud of him going back to school and stuff. But just to see, like, he was picked over Kevin Durant, and he could have had this amazing career. Like, look at how Kevin Durant is now, and then Greg Oden. Like, that's such a huge bust to see the second person picked next to you and how great they're doing and how you're not even in the league anymore. So I would say Greg Oden's my #1.
What's crazy is that was actually my #1, but I'm gonna go to my #2. I think it's Anthony Bennett from the Cavs because he was coming out of he was coming out of UNLV, and people were hyping him up for some reason, and I thought he was a top 5 pick at the time. But I mean, the Cavs reached for him, and I mean, they were trying to build around the draft, and I mean, it backfired on them. Dude didn't even play. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Mine's going to have to be Kwame Brown because this fool, I mean, he had Michael Jordan rooting for him, and he goes and averages 6.6 games. You know what? Let's roll the Stephen A. Smith clip, please.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball.
Thank you, Stephen A. All right, guys, we want to hear from you. #1, who's going to be drafted first, second, and third? And #2, who's the #1 NBA draft bust? Talk to us in the comments below. We'll see you next weekend.